Hey there, I'm Brittany Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. It's been an interesting week in the social media world, that's for sure. The last few months, there has been a lot of buzz about the government saying they're going to ban TikTok. And I think a lot of people thought that it was a bluff, it wasn't going to happen, but people were shocked earlier this week when they opened up the app and they got the notification that indeed it had been banned. People were shocked. It was interesting to see on social media. Instagram is the platform I spend most of my time on, so I'm seeing all these people kind of freaking out that TikTok was gone. In all honesty, this is the one app that I haven't invested my time in. It's equal parts that I didn't want my daughter on it for years when she was younger, and equal parts, I just didn't want another app. I didn't want one more thing to do. So, but that hasn't stopped 1.5 billion people that are active on TikTok. TikTok has emerged as a dominant platform. A lot of people spend a lot of time on this platform. People love this platform. And it's a place for creative content and viral trends and all the things. However, as we recently witnessed during TikTok's global outage, relying solely on one platform can leave businesses vulnerable and scrambling for alternatives. I think it's super interesting that, we have been getting, people have been saying, it's going to go down. It's going to go down. The government's going to ban it. Hopefully, these businesses took that as a warning and started to diversify their marketing efforts. But I know that there's people who didn't. Like every time there is any kind of an emergency, we're often like, gosh, why didn't people prepare? But this is a good lesson. So when events like this occur, we learn a vital lesson. Diversifying your marketing efforts, it's not just smart, it's essential. It is so important. So let's dive into why diversification matters and how you can protect your business from being overly reliant on a single platform. Okay, let's talk about just the fragility of platform dependence, being solely dependent on one platform. And I personally have experienced this early on in my career, so I know how scary this can be. But when TikTok experiences downtime, businesses and influencers, they saw the ripple effects. Scheduled posts went unseen and ad campaigns weren't going up and audience engagement plummeted. For businesses heavily dependent on TikTok, this disruption was more than just an inconvenience. It was a wake-up call. Hopefully it was a wake-up call. So no matter how reliable a platform may seem, it's still a third-party service. Outages, algorithm changes, or even political and, just different challenges can really disrupt your marketing. The fragility means your business success should never hinge entirely on one platform. I'm going to repeat that. Your business should never hinge entirely on one platform. So why diversify your marketing? Diversifying ensures your brand continues to thrive, even if one channel underperforms or even becomes unavailable. And here's why it matters. First of all, it reduces the risk. A diversified strategy, it acts as a safety net. If one platform falters or goes down, or maybe just is not predictable, you can still rely on other channels to maintain customer relationships and revenue. With that being said, that doesn't mean you need to spend equal amounts of time on all platforms. That's where you get a repurposing strategy, and you just are repurposing your content and just having a presence on these different platforms. The next reason is it expands your reach. Different platforms cater to different audiences. By diversifying, you broaden your brand's visibility and you engage with various demographics. So you're going to have a different audience on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. Different people are on different platforms. And so when you are repurposing your content and you're on these different platforms, you really expand your reach. Okay, the next one is it strengthens your brand resilience. A multi-channel approach ensures that your brand isn't entirely at the mercy of one platform, and uncontrolled variables like the algorithm changes or outages make sure that you are showing up no matter what. Then the fourth and last one is it boosts your ROI. Leveraging multi-channels allows you to analyze performances and allocate resources where they're most effective. For example, every few months, I'll get together with my virtual assistant and we talk about, hey, we're putting efforts here on LinkedIn. We're putting efforts here in my newsletter, on Instagram, on Google My Business. Are we seeing a return? Are we getting an ROI on these platforms? Okay, if we're not, then let's just scale back a little bit and focus here. And so it really helps you understand where you're getting your leads and your business. Okay, let's dive into some actionable steps on how to protect your business. I'm going to give you 5 key strategies that will help safeguard your business from over-reliance on any single platform. Okay, the first one is build and prioritize. You will not be surprised if you've been following me for a while. Build your email list and prioritize your email list. Your email list is one of the most valuable assets your business can own. Unlike social media platforms where you're at the mercy of algorithms and outages, your email list is fully under your control. You own your email list. You own it. Why it matters. Email provides a direct line to your audience. It's a reliable channel for sharing updates and promoting products and just nurturing those relationships. It has a way higher conversion rate than any social media platform out there. I promise you, you will thank me. Grow your email list. So how do you start? Offer lead magnets like free guides or discounts or exclusive content to encourage people to sign up for your email. You can use tools like Flowdesk, which is my favorite one. If you need a coupon code, send me a message and I will get it out to you. The next thing is, the pro tip is segment your email list based on customers' behaviors and preferences so you can deliver personalized content that converts. Basically what that means is if you're going to put people in different groups. For example, I have a segment that is just my Utah entrepreneurs. So when I do local events, I market to them. I might have one that is just people interested in Instagram and I might market to them in a different way. So that is my pro tip for your email list, is to create segments. Okay. Number 2 is diversify your social media platforms. While TikTok may be your primary platform, ensure you have a presence on others like Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, or Facebook. Each platform offers unique features and different audiences. So remember that. Again, repurpose. There's lots of different ways you can automate. So you're putting out content on one platform, but it automatically goes out on all of those. Okay, so why does this matter? A multi-platform presence reduces dependency and increases your chances of reaching different audience segments. So really important to get yourself on different platforms. How to start? Repurpose your content to fit each platform style and audience. For example, a TikTok video can be adapted for Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. It's the same, the same dimensions, the same, it looks the same. So create the video. Here's a little pro tip too, is save it before you post it, because sometimes like TikTok will watermark it, or Instagram. Once you post it, it's kind of hard to save. So save it first. Okay. How do you start? Use scheduling tools like Buffer or Later to streamline your posting across platforms. Yep, you can automate those. And a lot of the different, like Instagram and Facebook, are linked, and Threads too. So you can connect them. So when you post on one, it posts on all of them. Okay. Then your third strategy is invest in content marketing. Create evergreen content that lives on your website or on your blog. SEO has a very long lifespan, way longer than social media. So make sure that you're repurposing that content on your blog or on your website so that it gets a longer lifespan. This content continues to drive traffic and it generates leads long after it's published. Why it matters. Blog posts, podcasts, and videos give you ownership over your content, making your business less reliant on external platforms. Again, you own it. You have control over that content. So how do you start? Develop a content calendar with topics relevant to your audience. Use SEO strategies to ensure your content ranks well on search engines. SEO is worth the time and investment to do. So if you are not blogging or you do not have a website, get one. It's really important, especially as you're growing your business. So pro tip is focus on creating value-packed, shareable content that establishes your brand as an authority in your niche. Okay, number 4, leverage paid ads across multi-channels. If you have the money and you can invest, ads are a catalyst to your growth. While organic reach is important, paid advertising can amplify your message across multiple platforms. I do both organic and paid. And, I have a little bit more organic than paid, but I will tell you, when I'm in a position where I can invest in ads, it happens a lot quicker, and you can get a lot of growth when you use paid ads. So why it matters: diversifying your ad spend ensures you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. How do you start? Run campaigns on Google Ads, Facebook ads, and other platforms relevant to your audience. I have tried both. I'm a little bit more partial to Facebook ads, but I think that's because I understand them a little bit more, but I have had quite a bit of success with Facebook ads. Okay, pro tip: track performance metrics and adjust your budget to focus on high converting channels. It's like anything with marketing. You have to test. You have to see what works and what doesn't. And once you find something that works, then you throw money at it if you can invest in it. Okay, number 5, and the last strategy that I'm going to give you is foster a community beyond social media. Build spaces where your audience can engage with your brand outside of traditional platforms. This can be in person. You might have like a Slack channel or some kind of a group chat. Maybe you're on GroupMe, but you want to foster those relationships. Why does this matter? Because community fosters loyalty and provides a direct channel for feedback and engagement. There's just something intimate and just really effective to having a network outside of a social media platform. So how do you start? You can create a private Facebook group, a Slack channel, or something similar, and members can share content and share ideas, or you can even start a local group. That's one of the things that I did when I moved to Utah, is I started a local group where we get together once a month and have lunch and just brainstorm and talk shop, all the things. And it's been awesome. Okay, pro tip: offer exclusive benefits such as a Q&A sessions or early product access to encourage active participation. So, try to entice people to get in the group, and then just offer a lot of value. So, real world example: a business can thrive despite TikTok's downtime. Consider a business that heavily relied on TikTok for marketing, but also invested in an email list, a blog, and Instagram. When TikTok goes down or went down, they leveraged their email list to communicate with their audience. And maybe they ran a sell or said, hey, TikTok's down, but you can find me on Instagram. Or, their blog traffic also surged as customers started to look for answers, where to find them, where do I get more information? When you have a multi-channel approach, it really ensures that you can stay connected with your audience and really minimize the revenue lost. So TikTok's recent downtime is just a really good reminder of the importance of marketing and diversifying your marketing. Make sure that you are doing all the things where you can get a hold of your people if one thing doesn't go as planned. It's tempting to focus on one platform, especially if you're getting a lot of great results, but if you're putting trust in just one channel, it really is a very risky strategy. Again, if you followed me, that I'm going to say build an email list. That's going to be your number one, but diversify your social media presence and invest in content marketing, maybe run some ads, and just really foster the community that you have built. And that's where your business is really going to thrive. Remember, the only constant in digital world is change. It's always changing. So by diversifying your marketing, you're not just protecting your business, but you're setting it up for long-term success. So I hope that this is a good wake-up call and reminder for you to diversify. I also wanted to remind you, if you haven't yet, I am doing a training for how I use AI in building my email list, how growing it, and marketing. And that training is going to be February 26th at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll put that information in the show notes. So if you haven't registered for that training, go register and let's grow our email list. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you all next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.